When we talk about if you exceed that, so if you have over 100,000 and you have a surviving spouse over 35, what does the probate process look like? Very high level.
Yeah, so we would go full administration route. It's a much longer process. I would say most estates we handle are full administrations, but I like to think of it in three phases. So, first phase is the asset gathering and opening the estate. So, this is where we tell the probate court what's going on, who the people are, what the assets are that we know of. Second phase is the inventory. So, this is where we really figure out the exact values of all of the different assets, tell the probate court about them, get their approval. And then the third phase is called the accounting. Accounting is where we have the option to sell off different assets, get the proceeds, put everything into one estate bank account. And then once we have court approval, that's when we can go ahead and distribute those assets to the people that get them.
Okay. How long does it take?
A normal full administration with no hiccups is about 6 to 9 months. Anything that comes up, like if there's obstacles, if there's some trouble getting things, it can take a lot longer than that.
And what are some obstacles that you run into? Is it like sending notice to folks or not being able to find assets or creditors? Kind of what are those hiccups?
Yeah, those are some of the hiccups. A lot of the things we run into, a lot of the obstacles we run into are just not being able to contact people. So we have to contact a lot of like certain people. If they're heirs, we can't get a hold of them. The family member that we're in contact with, they don't have the address, things like that. And then there's a lot of delays in trying to figure out where the assets are. So if we need to contact the bank, if we need to figure out where a title is for a car or a boat, things like that, there's a lot of processes that we have to go through to get those documents, and that often can leave us waiting. The court can also take a while. So if we file the necessary documents and the court's backed up, we can't rush the court. We're at their mercy. So if they take a while, then we take a while, and there's nothing we can do about that.
Okay. So when we do this information gathering, when someone passed away and they have to go through probate, it's really important then for them to do their due diligence to figure this all out. It allows the rest of the process to go faster.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's one of the most important pieces of this. A lot of times we see surviving spouses are able to find those items a lot quicker in the same household. If there's not a surviving spouse, then it's up to the family members, the fiduciary, to go over to the house, try to go through all these documents, find bank statements, find tax returns, any documents you can find in their mail or in their records, and gather those and give them to us. That really cuts down on the time we have to wait.